Fellow Democrats, today I ask you to support my candidacy for mayor. Do not base your support merely on what I did or did not do in the past. I have a formidable record of achievements, but in the words of the philosopher Samuel Johnson, things that happened yesterday are over and done with, and good people have enough to do by dealing with today and tomorrow. We focus on what we can do together to make Rochester a better city in the future. Some have suggested that my time has passed and that I have no place in this contest. That is ironic, since my worthy opponent, Tom Richards, was called out of retirement to play a major role in the Duffy administration. We are about the same age. What is so different about his circumstances that could qualify him and disqualify me? Equally puzzling is why some leaders of the Democratic Party are so quick to confer the most significant job in this city on a man who has been a registered Democrat for less than 6 months, when I've been a lifelong Democrat and elected official. That is a question that you need to ask in your caucuses. While I initially got involved because a lot of people were angry and frustrated about the process, I've heard deeper concerns by people who are genuinely worried about where we're headed. My candidacy serves as a vehicle for channeling that anger and frustration into positive action. Today provides a unique and unexpected opportunity to openly debate the future direction of our beloved city. Will we continue the practices of the past administration, which sought to consolidate all power in City Hall and to create a place where special interests enjoyed unfettered access while ordinary citizens were disempowered? Or will we aspire to achieve the objectives recently articulated by President Obama to build a 21st century government that's open and competent and driven by new skills and new ideas? The upcoming campaign will provide me the opportunity to fully explore the new ideas and approaches that I will bring back to City Hall. For now, I will convey the motivations behind my candidacy. During my first campaign in 1993, I could offer 26 years of academic and administrative experience that well prepared me for government service. After 12 years as mayor and 5 subsequent years in academia, I bring a broader array of tools and experiences to a job which presents many more challenges than in the past. I've had the time to study the challenges which cities like Rochester must confront and conquer. I have regularly interacted with people in all sectors that have important resources that can be leveraged to the benefit of our community. I know how to involve all people in a collaborative way. And in my administration, we will encourage people from all walks of life to work together, not separately, while solving common problems. With record deficits at all levels of government, and with citizens beleaguered by escalating taxes and declining levels of services, we cannot expect bailouts from others. We cannot tax ourselves out of the problem, nor will we continue to make scapegoats of our hard-working public employees, the people who educate our children, who keep us safe, who clear our refuge and maintain our streets, and who staff our libraries and recreational facilities. Without all of the dedicated government employees, our quality of life would suffer greatly. One of my first acts upon election on March 29th And it'll be up to people in the city, not people in this room, who will make that decision. But one of my first acts will be to invite every college and university in the metropolitan area to collaborate with citizens to help transform and revitalize our great but struggling city. There are recent positive examples of these types of town and gown partnerships. Several programs emanate from RIT. There is the important partnership at Brooks Landing between the U of R and the 19th Ward. Reverend Marlo Washington's new church is currently negotiating with 2 area colleges to do work within the Northeast Quadrant. These and other partnerships are very dynamic and productive, but they are informal and sometimes operate with limited support from the city. We need to expand and formalize these arrangements with the endorsement and official support of City Hall and its mayor. Just down the thruway in Syracuse, such a model has been in operation for several years. Called Scholarship in Action, this program was inaugurated by the incoming Chancellor, Nancy Cantor, in 2004. It was conceived as an avenue for all members of the university community to tackle the most pressing issues of the day. As an anchor institution, the university partners with efforts, large and small, that will restore economic vitality and competitiveness to its host city. Many positive improvements to the Syracuse community have resulted from these efforts. We can equal or exceed these results. During my 5 years at RIT, I have been researching and teaching about ways for distressed cities like Rochester to reverse the patterns of disinvestment, deterioration, disempowerment, and despair that overwhelms hard-working cities and challenged neighborhoods. I have challenged and motivated my students to identify solutions. This has been a good academic exercise. It's now time to move from theory and for me to get back into action. Rochester is still blessed with many resources, but we have been focused for too long on rebuilding the physical infrastructure. The university students and faculty will not be working alone. They'll be working with residents on the residents' agenda. I intend to re-empower citizens to harness their energy and creativity as we did through Neighbors Building Neighborhoods. In the past 60 years, Rochester has lost over 125,000 people, and this amounts to 40 people per week in 2087 per year. During the same period, the state's population has grown by 4.5 million and the nation's by 157.5 million. We've got to find a way to capture some of this population growth, which will lead to job growth. So ladies and gentlemen, I can't finish it. I thought I had 10 minutes, I only have 7. But let me say, I have a record. When you go to the caucus, I ask you to vote for the real Democrat and the man with a proven record who can turn this community around. Thank you very much.